Hey guys, so I'm back for another tutorial, and this one is on this smoky glittery look that is just perfect for a night out, which is where I'm headed right now. I'm headed out on the town, so I did this tutorial really quick on the look that I'm wearing. So if you want to see how I accomplish this look, stay tuned for the tutorial. Bye. So here's an up close view of the look we're going for. It's a subtle smoky look with added glitter liner just for a fun night out. So let's get right into it. I already did my eyebrows and I applied my Urban Decay Primer Potion all over my lid up to my brow to ensure that I won't have any creasing throughout the night. And now I'm going to go in and define my brow just a little bit. And I'm using my Pro Longwear Concealer from MAC, and this is NW35, which is lighter than my skin tone with a more pinky undertone. So it will add some definition to my eyebrow as well as add a subtle highlight as well in that area. So I'm picking that up on my Max Coverage Concealer Brush from Bare Essentials. Just any concealer brush with a very defined shape, so you can get that precise line right under the brow bone. So I'm just going to apply that concealer lightly under the brow bone, being sure to follow the line. And this will also help to clean up any smudges or mistakes that you made while filling in your brows. So I'll blend that downwards onto my brow bone area. And I like to use the Pro Longwear Concealer because it is a long wearing concealer and it will not crease and add unnecessary oils to my skin. So I'm blending that in with my fingers just to smooth out the look. Now I'm going in with my base, and I'm just using my Lane Low Paint Pot from MAC, which is just a skin tone color. You can use Painterly or any skin tone primer or base you have. The Stila Prime Pot in Caramel is a good option. I'm applying this with my Real Techniques Deluxe Crease Brush, and it's a synthetic haired brush, so it's perfect for use with cream products. So I'm just applying that and blending it out all over my lid up to my brow bone area. Now that I have a blank canvas for my eyeshadows, I can go in with my first color. And for this, I'm going in with Polished Ivory Pigment from MAC, which is a matte ivory pigment. And this is discontinued, so a good option to use is matte Blanc type eyeshadow, or just any matte ivory color you have. And I'm going in with a 239 brush from MAC. Just a dense eyeshadow brush to pack that color on. Any dense eyeshadow brush will do, but I love my MAC 239. So I'm packing that on the inner lid, staying right below the crease area. Just packing that on to get the desired intensity. Then I'm going to wipe my brush off, turn it to the side, and just blend out the edge slightly where it meets my crease. So we'll have that. Then I'm going in with this L'Oreal Infallible eyeshadow in Sultry Smoke. I love these eyeshadows. They're like pressed pigments. Looks like that. It's a deep dark gray. And I'm just picking that up on the same 239 brush. And I'm just going to apply that next to where I applied the polished ivory. Just press it in and blend it over. And these apply somewhat like a cream as far as them not having fallout and applying smoothly, but they still have like a powdered texture, so it's like the best of both worlds. So apply that all over the middle of the lid, going somewhat to the end but not all the way. Then I'm going to go and pick up some more of my polished ivory, same brush, just the other side, and pack that back on where we over blended. So that's what we'll have, and just go ahead and reblend as necessary. Now I'm going to go in with another infallible eyeshadow, and this one is Eternal Black. And it looks like this. It's just a shimmery black color. It's really nice. It has silverish blue shimmer to it, although that shimmer won't really show up too much when we apply it. Again, same 239. Pick it up on the brush and apply it to the outer lid area. I'm creating somewhat of a, not a circular, but a semicircular shape, and blending it in with that gray color. Now I'm going to take a blending brush, and this is a Sonia Kashuk large crease brush, and I'm just going to blend around the edge of that color where it enters the crease. Pick up a little of that color on the actual blending brush and apply it again, and wipe off the brush, and now blend that color into the crease like that. That's what we'll have. So we have a little bit of shimmer. Now I'm going to deepen that outer V with my Fatalistic, and I know it's going to reflect, but it's my Fatalistic eyeshadow from Rock & Republic. Just a matte black, so any matte black, matte carbon, Sugar Pill Bulletproof, any matte black that you have. There's so many out there, so just pick your favorite. I'm going to blend that right into the outer V, and then I'm just going to go ahead and blend out the crease area like that. Now for my highlight, I'm going to go in with my Bare Minerals Clear Radiance All Over Face Color and my MAC 242 flat paddle brush. Pick that up. It looks like this. It's just a light pink shimmery color. It's meant for face highlighting, but it works really well for eye looks as well. It's a multi-use product as far as I'm concerned. And apply that right under the brow. Forgot to apply it to this side, so let's go ahead and do that too. And blend it out, blend it downwards to merge with the rest of the colors on the lid. Now what I'm going to do is just clean up the edge of this color right here on my lower, well, on my eye, on the outer edge of my eye. Just getting a cotton swab with some makeup remover and just lightly running that against the outer edge. Not too much, just very lightly. So that's what we'll have. Now for the fun part, the liner. What I'm going to do is just line my upper lash line with my Babe Cake cake liner in black and my MAC 263 angled brush. Get some mix and medium and make that into a somewhat of a wet or liquid liner, because that's what cake eyeliners are. They're just a powder product that they're water activated. So you apply water or a mix and medium to activate it into like a liquid eyeliner. So I'm just applying that thinly and winging it out just at the top, creating a wing like that. And while that dries, I'm going to go ahead and apply my lower waterline liner, and for that I'm using my L'Oreal Hip cream eyeliner in black with my Sigma 2E05 eyeliner brush. So apply that to my lower waterline, and I'm gonna also apply the lower lash line colors, and for that I'm gonna use my Cosette D230 smudger brush. And I'm gonna pick up some of that Sultry Smoke color, the same one we used it on the middle of the lid, and apply that to the inner lash line to halfway inwards. Well, not halfway, I'll go more than halfway, almost 2/3 of the way over, like that. And then I'm gonna pick up the Eternal Black color on the same brush and apply that to the outer edge, like that. So we have a smoky look. Now for the liner, before I do that, I actually did add Star Powder number 2 from Makeup Forever, and it's number 2. It's the last 2 numbers that really is the number. So it's the Star Powder number 2, and it looks like this, which looks like nothing. It's just a light, like a light bright white color, but it adds shimmer to the color it's placed over. So I'm gonna just put that right over the ivory color that we had. Blend that lightly. So it's just gonna add somewhat of a shimmer. Do you see that? It doesn't really change the color, it just adds shimmer. Now for the liner, I'm gonna go in with my Inglot Body Sparkles number 59. And it looks like this. It's a multicolor silver glitter, and it has a larger cut than, like, you know, a really fine glitter. It's larger, and I'm just gonna mix that with my Inglot Duraline, and this helps to keep the glitter in place, somewhat like creating a liner. So it helps keep the glitter in place and not going all over the place in your eye and stuff. So I mixed that glitter with the Duraline, and I'm just using the same 263 angled brush to go over that liner with the glitter. Just get it to the desired intensity that I want, like that. So that's the fun part. And now I'm gonna apply my mascara and my lashes, and for this I'm using my Kiss number 5 lashes, just a full lash to add some volume, and I'll be right back to finish up the rest of the face. Hey guys, so I went ahead and finished up the look, and we can zoom in and take a look at the final completed eye look. And as you can see, it's just a fun smoky look with glitter liner. Now we can go ahead and finish up the rest of the face. For my contour, I'm going to go in with a deeper shade this time, and this is my Sculpting Kit number 2. And it's a deeper shade than I usually use, and I'm just going to use my Sigma angled kabuki brush with the contour shade to give my face some dimension and some definition. So apply that and blend it out. And for my cheeks, I'm going in with a matte blush, and this is called Flower Power. And it's this matte pink blush at the top here. So that's what I'm going in with, and my Cosette S135 blush brush. And I'm applying that to my cheeks and blending it back. I'm not applying it to the apples of my cheeks per se, I'm applying it to the backs of my cheeks and blending it out. Then for my lips, I'm going in with my Clé de Peau Extra Silky Lipstick in 109. And for me, this is a very nude color. It's kind of a pinky nude for me, and it goes really well with smoky looks. These lipsticks are very expensive, but I think if you can splurge, definitely go ahead and pick up a very universal color for you, because you'll really enjoy this lipstick. And that's what I did. I picked up a really good color that I can wear on special occasions and for looks like this. So that's the completed look. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the tutorial, and as usual, a complete list of products used and pictures of the final look will be on my blog, and I'll leave a link below. And thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.